Welcome to Nai Radio and Television Station. Here come to the news today. Politburo member, Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh and his delegation recently visited the frontline forces in the fight against the pandemic. The armed forces, meritorious people, and difficult workers in the locality of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province. Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh assessed that, although located in an area heavily affected by COVID-19 pandemic, the party committee, government and people of the Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu have had many adaptation solutions to suit the new situation. The Deputy Prime Minister suggested that local leaders continue to review objects of the area, especially disadvantaged households, policy families, lonely elderly people, so that everyone can have a happy and safe death. Many international banks such as the World Bank and HSBC and Standard Chartered recently unanimously expressed optimism about Vietnam's economic growth prospects. The World Bank forecasts that Vietnam's GDP will increase by 5.5% in the 2022. HSBC and the Standard Chartered also commented on the price outlook with a growth rate of 6.5 to the 6.7%. Many fields have started to prosper again from the fourth quarter of 2021, such as retail up to 28% over the same period last year, export growing 19%, and the total import and export turnover reaching nearly $670 billion USD, the highest figure ever. These are the driving forces for Vietnam's GDP to continue its upward momentum in 2022. Besides, Vietnam is still an attractive destination for foreign direct investment (FDI), which also remains a driving force for export activities. In particular, the largest ever economic support package worth 350,000 billion VND has been approved by the National Assembly, which is expected to help businesses recover in 2022. Continuing the journey to visit and wish New Year's cadres, soldiers, and the people of the southwestern islands of the country, the delegation organized the Naval Region 5 Command stopped at the Hòn Đọc Island, Kiên Giang Province. This is the last point of the journey to bring spring to the southwest coast of the country. Hòn Đọc is the largest island among 16 islands in the Hai Tak archipelago, with a total area of about 11 square kilometers. The army and the people on the islands are always united and attracted, working together to develop the economy and maintain national defense and security. On the island, the delegation spent time wishing tests, giving New Year gifts to the Tiếng Hai commune and 4 units stationed on that island. The delegation hopes that the warm affections from the mainland will give strength to soldiers to successfully complete the task of maintaining the country's airspace and the sea. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says on January 18th that he has invited all members of the Russian NATO Council to a series of meetings to deal with the issue related to the alliance relationship with Moscow. Answering the joint press conference with the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, Mr. Stoltenberg stated, "Today I invited all members of Russian NATO Council to a series of meetings in order to address the issue regarding the NATO-Russia relationship. NATO allies are ready to consider how we can address the military and civilian aspects of military activities and how to reduce the threats in space and cyberspace." When asked about the Nord Stream 2 projects, Mr. Stoltenberg emphasized that the NATO considers the diversification of gas supply very important. For her part, the German Chancellor affirmed that Germany is ready to discuss stopping the Nord Stream 2 projects in case Russia attacks Ukraine. AT&T and Verizon will delay the rollout of the new cellular services near main U.S. airports after the nation's biggest airline says 5G would interfere with the aircraft technology and disrupt flights. The telecoms company's decision came on Tuesday local time as Biden administration attempted to mediate a settlement between telecoms and airline over the planned 5G rollout on Wednesday. Airlines want 5G to be banned within more than 3.2 kilometers of an airport highway. Now this is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching us. Have a good time. Goodbye.